Hey guys, what's up? It's AngelVicious. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing an update on my ears. I haven't done one of these in quite some time. I got a request the other day on my new nipple piercing update video from Nick Hairston, and it says you should do an update on your ears. I'll eventually get to them all, and if you've asked on a previous video and I did not do the request you asked for, then you can always comment on a video like this or one of my other ones and let me know. Just be like, hey, Angel, you forgot me. What the fuck? Do my request. Okay, so, damn, how do I keep doing that? I've done it like 6 times today. I have been stretching my ears since I was 14 years old, so that makes that about 8 years? 8 or 9 years I've been stretching my ears. They are very healthy and healed, of course. I've been at this size for probably at least a year and a half or 2. I had been going up and down from this size for a while because it was like my first original I think my first original goal was to get to a 2 gauge. And I still have those videos up if you guys ever want to go see them. I was a lot younger, and I think those were like from 2012, so then I think it went to a 0, then it was a double 0, and then I was like, oh, I'm getting into the measurements now though, so I want to keep going. So I was like, okay, ½ inch and I'll stop. Then it was an inch and I'll stop. It was like 1.25 inches. 1.5 inches, and you guys get the rest. 2 inches. So my ears are 2 inches. Right now I'm wearing clear silicone tunnels. I take it out with this one because that pinky hurts. That is what they look like when nothing is in them. It's kind of like elastic. I have a really cool trick I can do with them as well, so people don't know. I mean, you know, anybody that's looking hard enough is going to be able to tell I have a stretched ear. But if I wanted to, I mean, isn't that believable from a distance? Maybe not like right here because you can see it on camera and it's pretty high def. But if I wanted to have normal ears for a day, like maybe I had a job interview, which I don't know, then I could just hide them for whatever reason I would want to or need to hide them. I don't like hiding them though. I love my piercings and my tattoos, so yeah, why would I hide them? These are the current plugs. They are really, really flexible, bendy silicone plugs. So comfortable to sleep in. They're my favorite thing to sleep in. I can sleep in any of them, but if I sleep in metal, sometimes it'll hurt like my cheekbone right here. And if I sleep in acrylic, they usually fall out. So whenever I go to sleep, I usually put these bad boys in. So anyways, my ears are 2 inches, which means they're also 51 millimeters. Like I said, I never really thought I would go this big with them, but now that they are this big, I would never go back. And it's a good thing that I don't want to go back because the surgery for this is very expensive. If you're debating on stretching your ears as big as mine, make sure that you are ready for a commitment like that, because your ears are a commitment. I mean, you know, you are going to have these for the rest of your life unless you get expensive surgery where they cut at your earlobes and sew them up and shit. But as far as it goes, I don't regret mine one bit, and I would never get them sewn up. It should never hurt to stretch your ears. If it hurts to stretch your ears, they're not ready. Don't do it. Please do not force the jewelry in. I've done that before and I've had blowouts. And they take years to heal. They do. I don't have any blowouts anymore, but they are very hard to fix. Not in the ways that you have to have surgery or anything like that, but treat them good baby them. People ask me all the time with my healed piercings, do they ever get crusties? And the answer is of course. All piercings are able to get crusties because our bodies, I want to just say it's our body's way of just filtering the bad out. It doesn't necessarily mean you have an infection. It could simply mean that you irritated it. You might have banged your head on something. Or if we're talking about a different piercing, you might have tugged at it a little too hard. But yeah, crusties, they still happen. They still happen to me. They don't happen very often, especially my ears. But with my other piercings, sometimes, not these as much. More so my cheeks, nose, and nipples. They get crusty. Not frequently enough to say that they are like nasty or anything, or they're not healed, but enough to say like, okay, yeah, you know, this got pissed off at me today, you know, now it's gonna look like this for a little bit. But when you do get crusties, just sea salt soak them. Use some emu oil. Do not use Neosporin. When you get in the shower, if you have big plugs, just pop them out and wash like usual. And then, you know, I would wash the plugs while you're in there and then just pop them right back in and go about your day. It's not a big deal or anything like that. Common questions with stretched ears. Does it hurt? No. How I like to compare it is, you know, when you get your ears pierced and they heal, and you leave the jewelry in overnight, does it hurt for you? Or do you just, you know, you're used to them and you can sleep with them? That's exactly how it is. Like, you're used to having your ear pierced and having standard jewelry in it. Mine are the exact same way, except they just have bigger jewelry in them. Do you ever get ear cheese or ear cheese smells? No, because I clean them. I think that shit's nasty. Don't wear them on roller coasters, I can tell you that one. If you wear them on a roller coaster ride, you might lose some of your favorite plugs and I have to order them all again. Because I would go to King's Dominion and I'd forget I have these plugs in. I'd get on rides and as soon as we'd go over the loop, I would lose one plug or both of them sometimes and I'd try to catch them and just they're gone. And then I'd be like, can you look around, see if you find them? I'd give him my address and everything, and of course they never found them. The method I used to stretch my ears was always just lubing them up pretty good and then just putting some metal jewelry in there. Not acrylic, not silicone. I have stretched with silicone, so but usually I would follow up and put something metal in there. And I didn't use acrylics because acrylics can be bad if your skin is ripped at all, like if it's open. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm so tired today. Stretch with metal to get the best results. Surgical steel, metal. If you do decide to stretch with silicone, I can't, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and be a hypocrite and say it's the worst thing in the world. It's not. But if you do use silicone method to stretch, then you might want to consider after you get them there to, you know, put some lube on them and put some metal jewelry in there, some surgical steel in there, and wait until they're fully healed before you wear silicone or acrylic or definitely wood. Do not use wood to stretch ever, ever, ever. That is just setting yourself up for a disaster. This is not good. But if you guys have any more questions regarding my stretched ears, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below as always, and I will get back to them. If you need me to make a different video, you know, if I missed a lot of your questions, I'll do that. And if you just have some extra questions that you'd like to know, just comment them down below and I will reply to you in the comments. And requests for other videos are always welcome too. Like I always say, I will always get to your request. It just takes sometimes longer time than it does others, but I will get there and I will make sure that I don't leave you out. And if I do accidentally leave you out and I hadn't made your video in like a month or a few weeks or so, just remind me. just be like, hey, Angel, get on your game, you know, you forgot me again. See you guys. Hope you have a great night, great day, whatever it is in this big ass world. And I love you so, so, so much. Always remember that, and I will see you next time.